Hey everyone, it's 10:30 something right now, and it's April 8th. Yeah, so it's kind of like building, the excitement is building, it's so close. My little sister is going to be turning 13, and I'm actually really scared because she's got like the cleanest mind. Like, she doesn't think sickly like any other 12-year-old would, right, at these days, right? So I'm kind of worried that once she turns 13, when she's a big teenager, that she's gonna like, somehow overnight she's gonna have this sick mind, and any comment is going to make her think of sick things, and I'm just worried about that because she's not. And yeah. So there's that. I'm gonna tell you that's out in the open now, and then I'm gonna tell you about my day, and then I'll tell you about the past few nights, my strange dreams that I've been having. Like, I don't know if they mean anything or whatever. So yeah. Okay, so my day today was basically just me doing school. And that was fun. Yeah. That was my day, actually, really. That was just kind of it. That and that. I got my software back on my computer so I can just load it and it'll be fine. But yeah, okay, so that was my day. Now I'm going to tell you about my dreams because I feel like you have the right to know, so. No, you really don't have the right. I have nothing better to talk about. So here's my dreams the past couple nights that I've been having. Okay, so the first one that I had that I was like good at the beginning but then kind of scary at the end. Well, okay, so I don't ask why. I don't have like that kind of mind or whatever, and don't be thinking anything nasty. But, so, okay, so my dream was that I had like this college or whatever. They invited me and a couple of other friends to be in like this production that they were having, and like I had this big solo. It was a really long solo or whatever, and I had this big solo, and then my friend Franklin was gonna do his Henry Ford solo, yay! And then my two friends Anna and Michelle were gonna just be like the people, like the chorus people, like the big chorale persons or whatever, the choir people in the ensemble or whatever. And so they were there, and so we were all there. Well, I was the only, let me start this sentence over. Franklin and I were the first ones out of that group of people that I actually knew that were there. We were the first ones there out of that group of people. And then there was all these other like college people that I didn't know. And keep in mind this is a dream. And so, like, I don't remember if Franklin had another solo that I didn't know about or whatever happened, but for whatever reason, the strange people, like these people, were just really weird who were having this production. They were like strange, like, type of people. Like, they wanted him to be like Lord of the Trees or something. So we had like all this like not mud, but like all this brown on the bottom, like brown pants and whatever, but then he had nothing on top. I don't know. And then he had like this little thing of leaves around his head. Yeah, it was strange. And so, yeah, so he had that on, and then I had this like old-timey Little House on the Prairie type of dress for my solo. I don't really know what my solo was. And so that happened, and so like they were like, oh, you need to go get a partner person for this one thing. And so I was trying to like find somebody, and I didn't know anyone, so I just kind of stood off to the side of the stage because Franklin took someone else. He was like, hey, or like she ran up to him, she's like, oh gee, we have to be partners, and he was like, okay. And yeah, so that happened, and then Anna and Michelle came, and I was like, yay, you're here. And then so Anna walks in the door, and I was like, hi, and she's like my best friend, so I was all excited that she was there because I knew her. And so she's like, okay, let's go. And so she starts walking up in the wrong direction, and I just kind of like grab her and go, no, it's this way, come on, I'll show you. And so I grab her, and we start walking, and like, she just kind of turns around, and then there's this girl, and she's just booking it the other way. They smack foreheads. Oh, it was so scary. And the girl that smacked into Anna, she just like gets up and walks away, but Anna's like out, she's sprawled out on the floor, and her mouth starts bleeding, and she's like, Brittany, I feel so tired. And I was like, I know, Anna, it's okay, you just, it's okay, just, you can't go to sleep, okay, I don't want to lose you. And then she's like, Brittany, my brain hurts really bad. And it wasn't funny, so if you're laughing, stop. And so she was like, my brain hurts really bad. And I was like, Anna, I know, but can you tell me your favorite color, because I'm trying to figure out if she remembers things. And so she's telling me her favorite color, and then she lists all these other people's favorite colors, and then they put her into some room. And so I was like trying to like find somebody, like a shoulder to cry on, you know, because I was really scared and worried about her well-being and whatever. And so I go to Franklin, and I was like, Franklin, and I was crying, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he was hugging me, and he goes, I bet you feel so great in my arms right now, baby. And I just started laughing, and like, just, you know, like, wasn't laughing out loud, like in my dream or whatever, but I just was like, oh, Franklin, man, it was so funny. That part you can laugh at, but you know, it was really funny. And so then I went into the room where Anna was to check up on her and whatever, and like I was talking to her, and then the girl that smashed into her comes in and starts bad-mouthing her when Anna's like laying on this bed, like in pain, and she's like saying all this crap about her, and I was like really mad, so I start cussing her out, and then I was like, sorry Anna, but she's making me really mad. And then I woke up. Intense dream, I know. Yeah. Funny times. Yes, there's that. Oh, please tell me. Okay, it is recording. I had to make sure. And so then my other dream, I have two more, but the next one's not as long as that one was. Okay, so then the next one was like Corral or whatever was on some trip or something, and we all had these bags. My dog is growling in his sleep. Sorry. We all had these bags from the trip, and Elena had all these, like, she had a bazillion. She had like 20 suitcases, and so me and my best friend Moo were like trying to help her put them in the car, or in her mom's car or whatever. And I still had to get all my stuff. I only had a couple bags, and I still had to get it into my car. And so like I go, okay, Moo, let's take these last bags, and then we gotta get my bags into my car. And he goes, okay, baby. Awkward silence. And then we start walking away, and I have two bags, and he has two bags, and he and I just started laughing, and I don't know if that was some sort of inside joke or if it was like awkward laughing, because I don't know. And so that happened, and then I was supposed to sleep over at Elena's house with Katie. Yeah, and so they were both all mad at me, and I was just like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I didn't say it. And then, like, I go, and, like, they were giving me all these, like, dirty looks, like, you really shouldn't be here, like, we're really mad at you or whatever. And so I was just really confused. I was like, well, Elena, do you want me to call my mom and have her come pick me up? And she goes, I think that would be best. And I was like, oh, you did not go there. So I got really mad. And that's kind of where we, like, fixed it, and that's where the dream ends. I'm sorry, this video is kind of dragging on. Anyways, so next dream, which I thought was kind of funny, so, like, we were on a boat, and, like, me and a bunch of my friends, we were on a boat, like a yacht or something like that, and, like cruise ship, I don't really know, but it looked like a hotel on the inside, so I don't know. And so we were on the boat thing, and there's supposed to be some sort of, like, Valentine's Day dance thing, even though it's, like, April right now. Anyways, and so the whole thing was that all the guys had to ask the girls to go with them, like, you know, like a dance. And it was weird because it was Corral, for all you Corral kids. And so, yeah, and so that was the thing. And so Moo came, and he was like, Brittany, do you want to go with me? And I was like, sure. And he was like, oh, wait, no, I want to go ask someone else, so bye. I'm not asking you. You can't come with me. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was just like, darn, because, like, the girls who didn't get invited couldn't go for whatever reason. And so then Arthur comes up and he goes, so I'm assuming that you know that I wanted to ask you because of Tessa and her big mouth. And I started laughing, and I was like, yeah, and I didn't know. And he goes, I was like, oh no, but you can ask me anyways. And he goes, do you want to go to the dance thing with me? And I'm like, yeah, Arthur. And then it skips, and then we were like dancing, and I was on top of his shoes for whatever reason. I don't even know why. And then it skips to where, like, me, Anna, and Moo were in this, like, hallway, and Moo's, like, skipping around with this man purse on his shoulder, and it's got the little, it's, like, not even a real purse, it's just one of those purses with the screen so that the dogs have air. And then he sees this, like, we see this lady, and she's got this, like, poofy scarf thing and a coat and whatever, and then she's got her little chihuahua, and her chihuahua got out of her bag, and it's on the floor and running around, and Moo goes up to him and goes, "Here, little doggy, you've got to come here. I've got a carrot. Yes, I've got another one." And it was just so funny, and the little chihuahua jumps into his little purse, and it was really funny, and that's where the dream ends. Yeah, my dreams are a fun place. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't really know why I shared all that with you, but now you know. So, I'm going to end this video. Bye, guys.